Okay, welcome back to Rasputin's Gaming's early access playthrough of Solastra, Crown of the Magister. Where we left off was in the mystical magic tower, and we were needing to find runes that we were needed to activate so that we could activate the orb and open up the door. So that is what we're doing. We're moving through the tower, and I'm going to activate these white circles as runes. Okay, so now we have the third and fourth runes activated. Everybody gets down here. Hopefully that activates. That's the second rune, so we have one more to go. And we need to locate where it is at. We can see some loot up here that we have not gotten to. Not sure we can. Maybe if we push this one down, we can get across. While we're walking over there to push the stone to see if we can do that, I'm going to scan around here and see if I can find the missing rune. Let's see if our trip over there was worth it. Scroll, primed leather armor, gold pieces, serpentine, and some crafting powder. So let's grab all that and head back to over this area. We'll see what moving this rock does for us. Because through all my scans, I have not found the fourth rune. Take off caution mode so everybody can catch up here. Get a little more movement in our guys. And there is the fourth ruin. It was hidden under the stone. Nicely done. It was a good job by the designers to put that underneath there. And back into cautious mode since we're going into a new area. Place for a long rest. So let's take advantage of that. So let's save it now that we've done that. Okay, so this is a mana lamp. Apparently we need to light it. Um, there we go. Now the mana lamp is lit. And let's see what this door holds for us. So let's loot while we can. Prime leather armor, some jewels. Let's take a look at where these Sorax are. So they're down on the bottom. How many we have? 1, 2, 3. Looks like 3 of them. Skirmisher and a couple warriors and another skirmisher. So 4 of them. That's the door we came in. And is there anything around this side we need to be aware of? Okay, so let's individually put people in position. Everybody's got at least two sides of protection. Seems like they're well lit. Initiative. So let's expand this again, see how we did. So we killed one, that was nice. And we will end the turn. We want them to come to us. We missed, unfortunate. We're still in stealth. I seem to be out of visibility of everybody. That's unfortunate. So we will just ready a cantrip attack because that's about all we can do at this point. Guess until they move into sight. Throw a bless on. End our turn. Now round two. Nice cutscene. And it's our turn to go first again, so that's what we will do. We'll stick in with the ranged attacks. We missed. Well, it's going to be disadvantage, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, it worked. We got a hit. Nice. 4 points of damage. They saved. They're going to make all their deck saves. We know that. These guys have the 20 decks. Oh, we got one that can fly, so we're an unknown creature there. So we're going to learn about that. These guys have a lot of movement. So let's channel divinity on the flying creature. Well, he was successful in his save, so he's gonna probably be able to put out the fire next turn. But we did 11 points of damage to him. So unknown, 11 of the 32. So that's a good start. There we go. Sneak attack does enough damage to kill one. On fire, and somehow it's dim light. We'll try to shoot him anyways. We miss. That's not good. One shot me. And another one shot. So everybody's dying. It's unfortunate for us. Not sure how we're gonna survive this battle. Unknown creature has one. Let's see if we can't see him. So I miss on the attack. And we will so we're going to be spending turns bringing people back to life while they're attacking us. So hopefully we have a chance here. Okay, good. That kills one. Oh, he healed. That's not good. Killed me again. The rates at which we're getting killed here is unbelievable. You don't even have a chance to use our healing potions. Some kind of freaking shield makes us miss. Here are the dying. We have to do our pally before she completely dies. He seems to be our best chance, so we will try and heal him again. Keep him up. We get a turn. Known creature has 6, so we need to hit him with at least 2, and this skirmisher with 1. All right, immune to magic missile. Not good. He burned to death. So let's see if we can actually get some hits here. We're running out of arrows. Oh, there we go. So that was pretty close. Let's heal up our pally. And okay, let's grab everybody. I think there's some loot over here, probably. Yep, so let's grab the loot. We'll lay on hands on ourselves. Don't know what we're going to reach here, so try and heal people best that we can. All right, now we have everybody, and we'll grab the rest of the loot. So somehow on one of these we need to um, decapitate them and take their head back. So at this point, let's save the game and try clicking this light, see what it does for us. So everybody's saying take the crown, so we'll have our pally. Okay, so we need to head back. Let's check our log. Journal first. So the swords real and we have proof, so we must have decapitated one. What's more, you've taken possession of something they wanted to protect. Take this crown to the council for examination, which is what we will do. And our quest log is bring back the crown. So we learned some more about the Badlands spiders. So we know their AC and their hit points. And let's see what else we might have learned. So we have 8% the bestiary filled out. It's nice that they put that in there. Um, Orc Berserkers, we have 1 of 4. And Orc Archers, 1 of 4. So we got some work to do there. Skirmishers now, we're up to 2 of 4, so we know their armor class and hit points, what they're worth in XP. Um, Warriors, we're now 3 of 4, so we have now know how they can attack besides having all their scores. So we now have short sword, which are +4 to hit, which is 1d6 +4 damage, so pretty good. And then they have poisonous spines that they +4 to hit. Not a lot of damage, but also poison damage. And we'll see if human spies, one of 4 with them. That was from our random encounter. So there we are. Let's close that, and we will find our way out. Making sure there's nothing else here to see. Oh, there's some loot we missed. So let's go back in the inventory and see what's showing in the headline. Mysterious Crown. So we don't know anything about it. Nothing to learn there. Let's see what happens if we light these. Interesting. I wonder if that one's broken, but what damage these are supposed to have lit. So it's interesting that they're not lighting. Yeah, let's go for another long rest. So we'll start our long rest, see how it goes. There we go. We have all our spells back. We're full HP, so we can move on. So back to the way out. As we head back the way we came, through the caves, climbing these vines. So finding the game challenging. There's a definite need in the party to have a fairly particular mix. I'm almost sure you can't survive this without a cleric, just because of the healing that's needed. You saw I lost a couple of people got killed during these efforts. So having that revive the dying touch is pretty critical. So at least one person is going to need to, one of your characters is going to need to be a cleric or somebody that can do that kind of rezzing. And then you probably want to do a couple of ranged classes, so maybe a ranger instead of a rogue, and a mage or maybe two mages, and then a fighter. Having a paladin doesn't hurt, having the extra heals along for the ride. And let me see, I'm probably taking the long way out here. We could. So there's a couple things we could have looted that we didn't. I was actually looking to see if we could fast travel some of this, but apparently we cannot. Oh, there it is. I can see the shimmer. Go to the inventory. Because what we want to do is move the arrows to Ivar. See, there's a basket over here that we missed, so let's take a look at where that is. Somewhere back in here. There it is. Rations, magnesium, acid. So let's loot all this. And head on out. Wait for our last two characters to catch up. Here we are. Head to the green area. That'll take us out. Yes, we want to leave the area. So object is to bring the crown back. So let's travel. And we will travel normal. It's 3 long rests. So we grab. See, this time we weren't surprised. So there are ghouls. Let's start the battle. This is early access playthrough. Let's try everything out. See what happens. Ghouls, maybe we can take advantage of our paladin and our cleric's abilities against undead. Healing word, yes, so you use power. So within 6 squares. It's one, two, not sure within 6. So let's just go ahead and fire a crossbow bolt. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's down to 4. So it's a good start. We can't reach him without dashing. So what we will do is we will just ready a melee attack and see if they can get close enough to us. Here, and we'll ready melee attack. Fire that old standby magic missiles that everybody seems to have and love as mages. That worked, except for on the flying creature, which we found out was immune. But we never did learn anything about him. Well, smite, and we should kill him. So now we have some knowledge about the ghouls. There's the green area that we're looking for to leave this area. So after the battle's over, if you're exiting an area, you need to look for this green area so you can leave your current area and keep proceeding. So we set up camp and now we're resting as noted here. Somber mood. Let's see what that reveals to us. We have a game event. So maybe it's the crown. This is not gonna be good. All right, so we're setting a camp. Let's see what happens with this one. We're starting to rest. Doesn't seem like there's a problem. We're fresh. We're on the move again. We set up our last camp of the trip back to Caer Tiflin. We'll see if we survive it. Oh, surprised by bandits. 5 of them. And we're surprised, so we're going to have to just sit here and take it. A couple of these guys, 32 hit points, have more than us. So I'm not sure really what we might have not done that would help us keep our level with pace to uh, the monsters we're running into. But it seems like we may have missed something. Um, at least these guys aren't ranged. They're all melee, so that gives us a chance. We'll move one, and we will attack this guy. Nice. So we're doing some, at least we're doing some good damage to these guys. Shield of Faith on my mage since they got 3 of them surrounding him. And that may not be good. Should we be offensive or defensive? We'll be offensive here. We'll fire all 3 at this guy. Didn't kill him, but that's all right. We knew that was likely to be the case. A hit, but not a kill. Put the Shield of Faith on the rogue. I like these little visuals when they cut out and give you a close-up of the action. All right. We'll smite. Why not? Just to make sure he's dead. Then we'll move forward a spot. Let's try Charm Person and see how that works. On the lower level, we know the bandits are lower level, so let's give them a try. Wisdom save did not save. Nice. There's a hit, so some bludgeoning damage. Oh, critical hit. That is brutal. But we have some heals coming, so we'll try to take advantage of those. Kill him because he was behind us. Cunning action. What we want to do is disengage and move away. Attack this bandit. Killed him. Nice. So it looks like we're going to be in good shape after all with this battle. We'll fire all 3 magic missiles at this turd. About 11 points, not too bad. Still got 15. Don't want to disengage because he'll get a free attack on us, and I'm not into giving up free attacks if we don't have to. We'll cast some heals on Ivar. There we go. So he'll be ready to come jump back in. Our defensive. Oh man, still hit us. There goes our charmed person. Nice. Yes. All right, so let's gather up all the loot. Play this game like I play Fallout and a lot of those other ones. Just grab everything you can grab till I can't carry anymore. And we know the green area should be over here from last time, so there we go. We'll exit the area. And we made it to Cairkiflin, it looks like. Alrighty, as we're waiting for Cairkiflin to load, there it is. So loading screens aren't too bad. They take a little bit of time, but we need to go to the Gravekeep's cask and report to the council. But in the meantime, let's sell off some of the stuff we have. Or not. Wow. So maybe this is like the One Ring from Lord of the Rings. It's kind of taken over our personality. Um, but we will find out here shortly. So let's see his wares. And we will start at the bottom with what we want to sell. Prime leather armor, prime leather. We got a bunch of this prime leather armor. Okay. Let's see what stuff you might have that we might want to purchase. Nothing there. The armor side doesn't look like anything that can help us. Some of this stuff looks like it's locked unless you have better faction relationships. Hill Giant Strength, that could be good. And some scrolls, maybe. Crafting kits. We're going to have to delve into the crafting kits here in a little bit. Okay, conclude there, and then one more. All right, looks like we're done there. So let's close. Looks like there was some stuff in the inventory we needed to move around. So all right, so let me go back into the inventory. Is we carrying all that stuff? Apparently we are, which is, so crossbow bolts need to go to our cleric. Thought I also had some arrows, but apparently not. We have a whole bunch of other stuff here that way overloaded in a bunch of things. So let's go back and, well, let's go around the other side and talk to Gorim and sell some stuff to her as well. So, can't we see your wares? And let's give this a go here. So now we know we have a bunch of stuff here we want to sell. Okay. And now let's head to right here, the Gravekeep's Cask, which should be on this side, right there. You can see there's Lord Karen, so let's speak with him. So the cursed crown has finally affected us. Looks like while their council is trying to figure it out, we'll see what the future holds for us. Oh, we're wearing a crown again? Okay, so we're supposed to return to the council, but there's some conversations up here. You were right, the crown is ours and attuned. So let's go into the journal, um, adventures log, and see where we are. If I'm not mistaken, there's an optional, yep, ask Annie about Merton. So we will do that um, as we go along. No increase in any of the factions beyond where we already were. So we just need to find out who some of these are so we can turn in some of our goodies to them that we found, some of the books and things. So let's do a quick map check. Okay, out we go. Okay, so we know a little more. At this point, where is the exit? Travel down this way to here. So some more from the Tower of Knowledge. Let's move up here and see if Heddleton Surespell talks to us. Yes. So an improvement in the relations with the Arcaneum now, and out we go. So first we're going to take care of the optional one. We're going to talk to Annie about Merton and see if we can fill out his backstory some. This is taking a while here to load, but then maybe we'll visit around some of these diplomats and see if we can turn some of these books into them and improve our relationship with them, our faction standing, um, and we'll see where that leads as well. But so it looks like we're meeting all of the factions now. And let's see if we can find Annie. There she is. So let's come talk to her. Also, we probably should stock up on some more ranged ammunition. So we'll do that as well. All right, well, that wasn't hugely helpful. So maybe we'll have to come back. So let's go over to Gorham and see if she carries some ammunition. I believe we were a little short on arrows. So can we see your wares? And let's over for here. 10 arrows, 10 crossbow bolts. Crossbow bolt times 20. So there we go. And Ivar has got a lot of arrows, so plus the ones we're going to have to hand over from here. So we got 30 there. We're probably in good shape. Let's buy one more 20 just to be sure. Close, and then let's go into our cleric's inventory. The 10 arrows and give them to Ivar. We'll organize. And Now we need to return to the council. We tried meeting with her, but that didn't work. Here's the other people we can talk to in the Cask Sunblaze Court. There's the chaplain for the one group. Jorel Foxeye, she's the one that came and talked to us. And we can go back into the council here. This is all of them. And everybody, if we come back in that way. So we'll just fast travel over there. And there we go. So it says return to the council. And it seems as if we might have to go a different way to the council. So the camera doesn't let you travel over walls or anything like that. You actually have to travel walking paths, which can be a little bit frustrating to have to go all the way around. So it looks like what we need to do is actually meet the council in here, out here. So let's fast travel. So we tried to go to the council chamber and wouldn't let us. So you can see the dot is like somewhere in here. Let's talk to Lord Karen. It won't let us talk to him. So let's. That's not helping us. So at this point, it's a little bit confusing of actually what I need to do or where I need to go. So let's talk to the Arcanium guy and see how that works. So we seem to have run into a little bit of a roadblock here. So we need to return to the council chamber, which I thought we were doing, but we were unable to. Okay, so we will try and walk to the council chamber because maybe there is something else that I'm missing. Let's see if we can interact with this guy. Yes. Okay, we don't actually, as far as I know, need their services, but let's ask and see what this gives us to us. So we can buy some scrolls and some other things. So looking to see if there's anything unknown to us that maybe they can examine. So we could sell books to them. We just need to know which ones are important to whom. So let's close this. Go into our inventory and reorganize everybody's. And head on to the council chambers, which if I remember right is up this road. Let's talk to our old friend Beryl and see what she has to say. Nice response. So interesting. We will have to see. That's the magical gem they had in the chest before that we weren't allowed to look at. Wow, another cutscene. Oh, and right into a battle. Wow, 140 hit points. It's our unknown hero. What kind of spells do we have? Luster Restoration, Aid, Cure Wounds, Bane. So let's do that. Cast some spells first. And attack the first one. Nice. So before you get in the air, we chop him down. Multiple attacks in a round. That's nice. Chopping everybody down. Oh, we get a third attack. Nice. Oh, some more creatures coming through. Somebody a lot bigger. Somebody flying. Well, this is certainly interesting and unexpected. We will fight this fight. All right, disadvantage, so he misses. And he misses again with disadvantage. And here come the others. This might turn into something a little frustrating if it doesn't have a conclusion coming up here in the end. It's a lot of creatures. Obviously this battle is pre-designed. And there we go. So that was interesting. I think that's probably a precursor or some foreshadowing of a battle that's going to happen at the end, or for the reason for the Sorax being here in the Principality in the first place. So let's tell them about the vision. Okay, so we have a couple more quests that we need to follow up on, which we will do here. But at this point, we've been running this broadcast for about an hour and a half, so I'm going to end it here. Remember to follow and subscribe. You'll want to continue on with Solastra, Crown of the Magister Early Access gameplay from Rasputin Gaming.